Sunday, guys. For those of you who are really familiar with my songs or my catalog, the crap I play at shows, I have a lot of songs about the music industry in general, a lot of songs about dealing with relationships within the industry. Those of you who know me really well know that I don't generally date someone who isn't a musician of some sort, because I feel like those are the only people that can really understand how your passion for it, or what drives you, how it's gonna be, especially when it comes to touring, being gone a lot. I'm a serious believer in the monogamous relationships. I think that's totally a possibility for people that are on the road. If you're on the road together, it's tough. I think people that are touring should probably not keep a wife or girlfriend if or boyfriend or husband if they know that they're going to be gone. It's like being a soldier. It's strange to me, these people that get married right before they go to war, and I understand the reasons behind it, I guess, but it's kind of, it's somewhat romantic, but kind of sad, because you're basically setting a woman up to, or a man up to be miserable. And so I think it shouldn't necessarily happen unless there's a lot of solid evidence underneath it saying, I gotta nail this one down because this one is a good one, is the one. That's a whole nother query. Is there the one? I'll save that for another time. But anyway, can rock stars be faithful? That was a question that was posed to me this week, and here is my answer. In song in a minute, but musicians, when we are young, generally speaking, we are not the cool kids in school. We might have, a guy that's a musician might have some weird girls that like him. That would have been me. I was the weird girls. But, you can't have your pick of any girl you want, as if you were the quarterback or something. You kind of have your own little niche of people that are into you, and it's just different. But when that nerd, because musicians are nerds, basically, most of them that I know are dorks or something, dorky nerds. When you get into a level of success as an artist, it's incredibly intoxicating, the fact that this nerdy dude, this geeky chick, can now go into a venue, do their craft, and when they come off stage, they can have their pick of any girl they want, pretty much. So that is a strong drug. That is an addictive drug, and it would take, I would think, even for the strongest person, there are moments of weakness, moments of being overwhelmed by what you have the opportunity to possess, and also being comforted by the fact that probably no one's ever going to know, because you're not anywhere where you know anyone. So that being said, I do think that it's possible to have a monogamous relationship with someone who is, in a touring situation, but it is very difficult, and there has to be an underlying foundation of extreme passion, trust, and I guess like kindred spirit situation going on. The song I'm going to do today, I wrote this week. It's called Rock and Roll Over, and it's one way for two people to address that situation. I'm not going to say if it's the best way or, a terrible way, but it's a way. So, rock and roll over. flesh brings me peace of mind, and I fall to sleep with strange hands on me. I rock and you roll over, hold your pillow to your chest, and you will be my soldier. You will never ask, and I won't tell. That'll be just as well. I never tell, and that's just as well. Oh, just as well. The road's paved with good intentions, but sirens wait offshore. I don't like telling stories, baby. I don't like keeping score. I could never fall in love with anyone but you. We keep it tight-lipped, don't we, baby, until the road is through. We rock and we roll over to these strangers in our beds, but we are two good soldiers. Keep our hearts and keep our heads, and when the road is through, it's just me and you. When the road is through, it's just me and you. Ooh, it's just me and you. No one else will do. It's just me and you. One last thing. I'm playing at the Burrow in Murfreesboro with Boo Boo Bunny this week, Saturday, so like a week from when this blog comes out. You must attend if you're in the Nashville or Murfreesboro area. This is going to be a really disgusting great show. We promise to be really funny, so bring your little sister and we'll see you there. Cheers, guys.